Good morning, a very good morning to you all. This is a great day. You see, you know, I want to start by asking a very difficult question this morning. How many of you actually wake up and say, "Thank God I'm alive"? Sometimes we take certain things for granted. Yesterday, I experienced something that you might see somebody today, tomorrow the person is no. Our being alive is a special grace of God. And I really want you to wake up today. Thank God that you are not in the hospital, you are not even in the prison. You have your freedom, you can look for food to eat, you can smile. Maybe you even kiss your wife till daybreak, or you kiss your babe, or your boyfriend kiss you, they tell you say they love you, my guy, celebrate. Now that one we say, if you see trouble, you're not going to remember all this money where you did before. Anyway, so I want to say this morning, thank God for your life, thank God for the life of the people around you. Just do that, take a minute with me. I say thank God. Oh, I pray God for everybody. Thank God for keeping us alive that we are today. But I thank absolute control for and take full control of the day. Let your will and only your will be done. In Jesus' name. Amen. Anyway, today, like I said, it's a great day. It's the 8th of November 2024. These days, the way they fly. Yesterday night we enter November, we don't reach 8. For those of us when they pay this with a fear because the month will soon end. Salary will soon come. Anyway, I'm here with my girl this morning. They laugh. They smile. Don't smile, oh. You see this girl over here. She don't see
Oh
me.
my God.
You know what I mean?
All the CEOs, all the business people that are scared of paying salaries.
Allah, at the end of the month, you're the one that say, "Where is the money?" Because at least when you pay your staff, then you are relaxed, and you know you are carrying. You see, the joy of running a company is actually at the end of the month, everybody is paid. You're telling people you are energizing them to go on. Let's go and do what we need to do. You know that gives you a big joy on your face. It's not even the money you make, because sometimes the CEO don't even. You see, money. The every businessman, eh, lives on hope. The life of a businessman is hope. With the hope somebody will call. With the hope somebody will call. Till we live the life come out. You understand? Maybe just like both of us in Europe, we say with the wait when we come home and we try to come to Nigeria for a year now. Maybe a full year. If they ask you why am I not coming, I don't know. One thing will carry me. Sometimes I just tell God, God, you know when I can go. You understand? It got to a point in my life. I know the day I'm going to go, it will just be planned. I don't even need to work for it. So our life is hope. Anyway, maybe today is a great day and good morning to you, my daughter.
Good morning, Daddy Chris.
So how are things?
Everything is fine.
That's whether they tell you to purple today. Purple day. Purple rain, purple
I think
rain.
I'm ready this morning.
Maybe if I tell you what happened here yesterday, you will not even believe that I'm here now. Anyway, let's leave that one for another day. Today is the 8th of November. One thing that interests me more than all West Nigerians, and I'm going to start this show with you. You see, sometimes all these our pastors, they not go stop. All these our pastors not go stop. Wait, I know not only one you guys have now. They say the person I see ruling America is a woman, Apostle Johnson Suleiman. The person I see ruling America is a woman, Apostle Johnson Suleiman. You see, Emily. You see, all these gamblers, when they do them in the name of God, they vex me. I have nothing against anybody who cannot prophesy. Who forced you? Why do you open your mouth when you're not supposed to open it? The person I see ruling America is a woman. You know how many people for don't I account for don't they balance now? Supposing this woman win.
Omega Power Ministry, that is OPN, prophesy the same thing, and you can see that.
Who be the Omega guy? Not go bring them so that we go ask them who told them, which God spoke to them.
No, it didn't. As
Some of these guys are so stupid.
Mixed feelings online. But I was thinking, I was actually praying that the quiz would not see this story. I was actually praying that you don't see that. You know, you will still come across it because now the quiz see this kind of story this morning. Oh my god. Oh, now the quiz, how did you see this story this morning? How did you see it? Because I intentionally didn't want to talk about it.
You know the funniest thing, Mary, I know you won't let me see this. Funny enough, funny enough, I was looking at, I was just going through the list, and I thought it was one of your trending news, so I brought it out. I didn't know it is
Yeah,
now my one of my contact I don't send out to this. It calls that please come and see. The person I see ruling Nigeria is a woman. Who told you that? Where did you see it? Where did you see that vision? Look at the
you know,
person leading a congregation.
someone said yesterday that no, we should not condemn them, although the person was a kind of making fun of them. He said that, okay, let's say that they have prophesied that the woman was supposed to pray, that they saw it that she would be the winner. Then when like all these pastors prophesy, when you back it up with prayer, it will come to pass. You
Oh,
see it, right?
oh, oh. So anytime a pastor prophesy, you back it up with prayer. Not be waiting you see.
Then we
Is
can't really
that
say.
Mary, is that a prophecy?
You know that the quiz, if it was in Nigeria, let's be realistic here. If it was in Nigeria that this kind of prophecy came up from, not just one man of God, not just two, you know that they will say INEC rigged the election. But because it's coming from the word power, the United States, nobody will say rigged.
Thank you.
So
They
that,
don't know
yeah,
line.
yeah,
Mary,
they
you
would have
know what?
claim that they know what they saw, that they knew what they saw, that
But
it was
Mary, this
INEC that
scam,
rigged it.
this pastor scam, is it not clear now?
Now we can't say
I
INEC.
think
We can't say it was rigged in the US because it didn't happen that way. So
the woman have agreed that she lost. And we saw the election. I didn't sleep. I was monitoring it. I was worried, but I lost and I accepted. Nigeria will never lose election. No, you get what I say, Peter. God has given the gate ahead of heaven to Peter. And who is the Peter? That one they tell Peter be there. No, Peter don't lose. Well, now for Siam, when I want just cause trouble.
now the Chris, now do you remember what everyone was seeing during Peter? Almost all the prophets. They made us believe that he was going to be the president, right? And even making it look like it's not going to take long. Even after injustice, he's gonna get his justice back and all of that. But how many years is going now? Nothing has happened. So at the end of the day, it depends on what you believe.
No, it's
Depends
not
on what
what you believe. It's the liars deceiving Nigerians every Sunday, collecting our money. Let us be sincere. And that is what I will talk about political illiteracy before. Let's look at the cultural element of it. Mary, Mary, we can't talk of culture without religion. So I wanted to remove the culture out of things. Today, an educated person in Nigeria is the one that can speak the Queen's English. Cultural illiteracy. If you call yourself educated person, you will be able to speak Queen's English. You use that they call am Queen's English. Not the American English, oh, the Queen's English. American they are not speaking our English. Oh. English was a language. I'm going to really talk to Nigerians today. English, there's a people in England. The language is the English is the language of the English people. And that's the country is called England. Maybe in the United Kingdom, we have 4 countries that make up United Kingdom. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. These are the 4 countries that make up the UK where I live. I live in England. The capital is London. England, the people that are in England, they speak English.
Okay.
So that the English we're speaking, or that is their language. The way Igbo, as you go your village now, maybe you get your own language.
Yeah.
English is their language. But because of their domineering, they're very good. They're very good at colonizing the world. So they colonize the world. But guess what happened? And I really want to talk to us today, Mary. We don't know how to make anything our own, even when we have tried. Our mentality could not stay it. I'm not talking religion today, but make people like Pastor Suleiman listen to what they talk. Now, America, Britain, these same English people, I don't call them Britain. It's the same English people that colonized America. That's why America is speaking English today. But you know, American English is different from the English we speak here. Maybe if we write color, COLUR, that's what Nigeria writes. America will write COLOR. They say, where the U they come from? So if you're in America, you will not write COLUR. You write COLOR. Behavior, BHA, no U, no U. They ask, where is the U coming from? America will say it and write it as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
They've been able to make the English language their own. That's the point I'm trying to say. So sometimes it's okay to even take somebody else's culture. But of what use is it to you if you cannot make it your own? Let's look at Nigeria. That's why I can come on my show and I can speak pidgin English. Anybody like, go to hell. You know why? Because in pidgin English is the most spoken language in Nigeria. It's a language everybody in Nigeria understands. Because we try to adapt the English to our own. You understand? We make it into our own. We make it into pidgin English. That even the Englishman does not understand what we speak. We are not only the people, the patois. Jamaican people will speak English, but they make it their own. Sierra Leone, have you listened to Sierra Leone? When they speak, I say you're from Sierra Leone. When a Liberian is speaking, I say you're speaking Liberian. You understand? We do not even have the sense, that confidence to say, now this is our language. At least America have their own English. It's only Africa that speak the Queen's English. They don't get single addition to it. Even when they've managed to add it to it, we could not claim our own. That is the cultural illiteracy we're talking about. We lack culture. We throw our cultures away. And when they talk about cultural illiteracy, they thought I'm going to show how people are dancing. Maybe today, you see what Afrobeat has done. If not for Afrobeat, we never believe that there is something we can sell to the rest of the world. And I don't look at the whole of Afrobeat. You know the one I like? Asake. Especially the boy speaking in Yoruba. Fino speaking, it sings in Igbo. The world is listening to it.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need to speak the other English, the quiz English. In fact, now our boys speak in pidgin English, and the world is watching it. Have you seen the music that trend? You don't have to always speak the perfect English. That's to say, your culture, if you are proud of it, the rest of people will embrace it. Do we even have that literacy in Nigeria? Have you heard somebody recognizing pidgin English as a language? The language your boy is using to, what is the essence of language? Is it not to communicate? And one of the ways you can communicate is to, oh God, that's why I respect Nollywood and the music scene. Make a movie in pidgin English, translate it, Oyibo will watch it and they will laugh, they will enjoy it. Now, while people are watching Yoruba films, so if you make film in English, in Igbo, they will watch it. Just give them translation. They watch French films. French ain't going to make their film in English. The Portuguese are not going to make film in English. Of what
That's
use?
why many tribes now have their own this thing, filmmaking, right? You
Yes.
see, they have like the Igbo Nollywood, where the movie is strictly for Igbo speaking language. They have the Yoruba one as well. Hausa has their own. Even Igala has their own. I don't know for
Really,
some.
actually, that film, those films are not really even for those Igala own. It's a way for Igala people to say, we exist. This is our language. This is our way of life.
Yeah,
And the world is buying it because you are entertaining the world with it. That's what America did. America sold the English language to the rest of the world. Not even the English people. The English we speak today was sold by Hollywood. Fuck you. Sorry, those language you hear from the American film. You know, yeah, fuck you too. That is coming. That's not an English language. It's an American English. But that is there the people that sold that English to the rest of the world. That's why you see some people come from Germany. They don't say, hey, yo, but now lie, now television they for learner. They speak English for Germany. And that's street English when you come here because television dey your side where you feel the watch light every day. Now then we learn am. Baby, we not go school, go learn another English here. What is so painful to us, my people, is we don't have value for anything God has given to us. Thanks to this new generation. I wish there's a way I can sing the bell that you can make anything in your language and it will still sell. In fact, the last time I spoke to Robo people, I said, you are ashamed of yourself. It's not God that is ashamed of you. You choose to be ignorant of what God has given to you.
Does Robo not have their own movie that is speak?
They have something. The young man that was doing it is dead now. We call it the Robo Wood. You understand? The question I always ask is, one, if na not dey primitive, what must it be wood? Only wood. No wood.
But if it's dead, stop the movie from still in existence. Like they can still continue. So
people are still doing it. People always rise, maybe. People always rise. But with confidence, they're going to tell you it's not going to sell. If you make a good film in the Yoruba language and it is well made, it will sell around the world. It depends on how you tell your story. If you tell a unique story and you get the right promotion, it will be everywhere. There's a young boy when I want your...
Only the robots can even patronize the movie. Wouldn't they make money?
In fact, that's why I was talking to Obi. You know, our boy here with the big film here. He said that, Chris, why are you worried? If 5% of Nigerians buy your film in the UK, it's already a blockbuster. Why are you worried? If Uruguay about 6 million people, if those people, if only 1 million buy your film, what do they look for? Do you understand? If 1 million people buy your film. So we are now, when I come on this show tomorrow and next tomorrow on Robo Show, the place is flooded because Robo people can understand me. I sometimes struggle with English, but they are my people, they patronize it maybe. Just that I can't speak the English very well. Some people can't even speak their own language. And they come on the show, they say, hey, I don't even speak my language, yo. I said, you cannot even teach your children your own language. You're lost. You're culturally and illiterate. And the fact that you thought that your language cannot be a source of pride, that it cannot make you money, that is the biggest mistake the world Africans has ever made. You cannot blame the white man anymore. They came and they didn't understand you. The white man never understand what you were doing. So they gave it their own name. They were never out to destroy your language. You saw somebody with a lighter skin and you think he's superior to you. Now don't see God. They never told you they are God. They only come to tell you, let's go into religion a little bit. I won't stay there because this bagger, this food.
That's the case. Even till now, even as modernized as we are, have we stopped having that mentality of if you are white, you are superior. If you are white, you are better. You understand?
Well, maybe I have this scenario when I came to Nigeria in 1994. Because I was making so much money from, Oyibo fear me. And it was my pride. When I was in Belgium, Mary, there was this guy, he used to buy a car, I called France. He would buy the car and I would sell the car. I used to buy from him. I called him, I saw this guy have a lot of cars. And I asked him, you have all this car, how much is this? He said, put $200. I buy for $300, put $200 and you give me my money. So after buying some car from him 2 times, that was the deal maybe. The guy will buy any car, he will write the price. Not me now when mobile phone do. Now only landline will get for that house. So he will buy a car and he will put the price. Sometimes he buy this car for horrible prices. Sometimes they will give it to me for free. Then they will just put £200. Then the most selling cars in Nigeria were 505, 504. 505 there maybe. If you see 505 for Europe, that's where I made money. He get one 505 SRO. They never born at that time. When they talk, more short of sometime, that be G generation. You understand? Maybe you get what happened there. The guy, this is why you must respect Nigeria. That country called Nigeria. I was there. I was making more money than this guy because he will buy, maybe he buy 505, 300, go put extra 200. I will buy a 500. Meaning my price, I don't need to buy a move. Then I will call people to come from Brussels in a day. 500 Nigerians were coming down in Brussels, minimum, to come and buy cars in Belgium. At that time, here, Belgium car. Maybe I was selling cars. I can't get one girlfriend when I leave for the place. When they receive call, she was then even making more money than me. You know what, Mary? I will tell the car, the 505 is $2,000. She will even put $300, $400. For each motor, the poor girl was making her own money. For just sitting down there and receiving call, because me and the worker everywhere. You know what happened, maybe? At a point in time, this guy said, wow, this ought to coming from your country. We are going with you. That's how about 3 white guys followed me to Nigeria in 1994. Maybe I came to Europe 1992, May. I returned to Nigeria February 1994. I was loaded. When I say cash, I had it all. I did steal it. It came from the same Nigeria, the country called Nigeria. It was still in Nigeria that blessed me. And it's why they follow me. Say they want to take part in that business. Because the way I was selling the cars is unbelievable to them. They follow me to Nigeria. When I reach Nigeria, the boys when they work with me, they will sit there and they say like my oga. Cultural illiteracy. Anytime you do something with Oyibo person, it will be with Nigerian people. Now the Oyibo be boss. In my own place, they call it that your oga, that Oyibo oga. I say I hear. This one when they follow me. This one they don't follow me. When they are with me, they say it's Daddy Chris. You understand? They call me Chris. But my people say they be my boss because they carry white skin. Cultural illiteracy.
And that mentality of always believing that every white person is rich is funny. It's funny, honestly.
No, come here. Now, the good thing is you now come to London, maybe. You'll be surprised that most of the bosses in most places now they are black people. You go to the company to look for jobs.
If somebody is white, the person is rich. We need to just remove it from our head because it's not like that.
Imagine I'm about to make a film now, maybe. How many white people have been to here for audition?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I thank God said you went online, right? And I've not even cast them because this story is more about black people. You will see the white people coming on for audition. I didn't even put it for them yet. You will see the place. They will come here. You do what I ask you to do. It's about the job. But the black people will never respect what they have. And this is not something about the white man. We are culturally illiterate. And it's not something to do with your confidence alone. You've been told, or whoever told you that you are inferior, that permanent illiteracy. It's a permanent thing. That's why you see these stupid guys, they won't close their mouth. Let me follow Christianity. Maybe I'm going to say something Nigerians will not like. I know they're going to hate me now. The white man came with their religion to our land. They came. And because they didn't understand that we understood something called a God, they thought we didn't know anything about God. So they introduced Christianity and Islam to us. They believe we were serving another God. But Mary, is it not the same God of that the Muslim is talking about and the Christian is talking about? Do they believe in the same thing? One believe through Muhammad, the other believe through Jesus. It's their culture, maybe. Who told you that my language, the language in my language we call God Ogene? It was already existing before the white man came. Ogene did not come from the white man. They didn't teach us that language. We already know God. We were talking to God before the white people came. What happened to our God? Our God is a stupid God. It's not the same God. Oh, their own is different from our own. That's why they deceive us. Look at this one. We are the time now, making a lot of money from us. We don't have a culture, man. If I talk about, they will say I be demon and demigod. Demon and pagan. Now you be pagan. Because your stupidity has nothing to do with me. God,
And by the end
there
of the
was
day,
no time.
regards this mentality, I feel like people are wising up. People are beginning to, you know,
Nigeria never wise enough for one
the
day.
people that before, there are people that are ready to, I don't know for now, but there are people that you might even give them money and the last money with them, they are ready to give it out to a man of God. You understand? Maybe just give it out to a church, expecting miracles.
If na woman self,
But
wetin this guy wanna dey shout for this place so, when dem sleep with 400 women so, wetin some of our apostles don do, they don sleep with more than 500 women. They not film their own, but God film am. Because the kind of power these guys have, like you already said, maybe that kind of person when you carry your money give. Some of them they tell the women say, "You get one girl when I get for Nigeria, now illiterate, she dey semen." He said the pastor tell her say if he sleep with her, the sickness wey dey body go comot. Or the evil spirit when they fall am, he say his own spirit go to clean her up. Maybe
how
there's
will
nothing
how will
women
the
will do.
spirit enter when you are committing sin? How will the
Maybe
spirit enter?
let's say you don't understand. Do you know there's a culture in this Malawi where if a woman die, if your husband, if sorry, not your husband, my daughter, if a woman husband dies, another man will come and sleep with her to clean her up.
Why?
They say cleansing, it's cleansing. It's
So but why sleep with a dead person?
No, the person don't die. If person the wife, if a HIV they kill them for that land. What I'm saying now is that any woman that becomes a widow, if your husband died, there are some people that come and sleep with you to clean you from that spirit. It's a culture. And HIV don't really kill all of them for them. So if a pastor will tell a woman that I will sleep with you and your evil spirit, the spirit following you will go, these women will believe because they see them. That my friend, my big man friend, big boy, you don't old. He said he don't believe in Jesus, he believe in pastor. No, if you never like say you never know the kind of power. Words are so powerful. We idolize men. Even there was a time in the Bible when Peter performed miracle. When the people say the gods has come to us in the likeness of men. Now Peter tell they say they will not be God. They are not God. In the name of Jesus, that's why I say get up and walk. I'm not God. Peter, Mary, my daughter, where is our culture? Who told you that our culture is bad? Who told you we are primitive? The white man that came with Christianity with the Bible, he didn't know what we even know God. You know why Nigerians organized First Act 1977? The same First Act we go to now. Because until then, they thought the African people have no culture. In an attempt to show to the world that we have a culture, Nigerian government spent money to organize First Act 1977. It still never worked till tomorrow. That was an opportunity for every culture in Nigeria to be displayed. Many, you know, when I do the Nigerian week in the UK, the things I really want to show, not be all this modern music, and the Nigerian cultural dances. Those cultural dance steps, I've not been able to realize it's really why I want it.
But that is what it's supposed to be, because if it's Nigerian week, it should be totally about the Nigerian culture. And it's not supposed to be just one culture. Different cultures coming to display their cultural
The
dance.
kind of blessing when Nigerians give us, that's why sometimes I say to people, you know what, in Nigeria we show you now that we can be one. That is God. You see, that's why I said we can't understand the uniqueness of God, then we are stupid. Mary, because you live in one country called Nigeria, you were able to grow up in another part of the country that is not your village. Those people don't speak your language. They speak another language. You begin to learn from them. Mary, you can even marry from them. You now dress like them. You now eat their food.
The way we now tend to learn their own tribe is something is amazing, honestly. you now begin to, because now growing up in the north, there's no way you want to speak outside that I will not comprehend. So I
You
see
will
it like a
begin.
normal thing.
Can you imagine? So if
And
not, you are told that the outside people, because of religion, you could have married from there.
then you begin
You
to learn
understand?
some of their food. Yeah, there are some Hausa food I can eat
That
today.
you can look. Maybe if you were open, if
That's it.
your people didn't teach you some rubbish, you would have embraced that culture. It would have been the same thing. You will be seeing God from there
One thing
because
you
God
notice,
is everywhere.
how close you are with these people. The same Hausa people, there are some of our village food, like the Igbos, that they learned from us.
And
Yes,
it
that
is.
I know some of them that actually prepare our food, right? Because we told them why we at first we grew up in the same area. So it's there. That's love, that unity is always there. Whether your tribe or not, we just need to understand that people must
Mary,
not
when I go Buka, go eat for Nigeria. When I go Buka, go eat for Nigeria. Now he said that Mama put. Go to Mama put. You go see all kind. If na mala wey go, you know say that na your day. You understand? If you go there, you go come take tuwo matcha. If you
okay now
come here, come take banga
talking
soup,
about
take
amala
corn
now.
starch.
The reason I can't eat amala, the reason I've never eaten amala in my whole life is because I didn't grow up maybe in the Yoruba
In the Yoruba area. And Mary,
yes,
you
Yoruba
never
area.
eat starch.
So I
When I
don't know
come,
anything about their food.
Mary, make I come say you no make starch for me if that house go contain you. Because if I come, I be problem. You know,
That,
never meet me
what
once.
are we saying? Talking about cultural illiteracy, we tend to embrace the area we grew up from. Me growing up in the north,
Which is
I don't
good.
feel like north is maybe their own culture is a kind of sweet, their food and everything. I don't know how to eat Yoruba food, but not
Exactly.
because it's bad. If I'd grown up, yeah, if I was brought up in the Yoruba area, you will see me speaking it and learning how to eat their food. But I can't really do that because I didn't grow up there. So that's just it. It
You know
depends
the
on
funniest thing, Mary, God will bless you, my daughter. What I'm even really trying to say today is that do you know that Nigerian food can be on the street of England if it is well sold that why people will stop there to eat? Now they are eating jollof rice. Now they are eating jollof rice. Sooner or later, they're gonna wear this cloth I'm wearing. Why girls now? That dress you wear so Mary. Why girl go like I go take a bam, take a match club, take and go work. You don't get what color of skin or where you come from. The thing is beautiful because this is a cultural thing. Is anything wrong with what I wear like for Igbo wearer? Igbo killer. Igbo wearer, I go fear with pride. But because we are not proud of who we are,
and the only time you can see the white people wearing our attire is maybe when they come to marry a lady
and
from
when they come to us, Mary, there's only
yes.
when they come to marry us with time, they will see, oh, the dress is the fine dress. I like to put it on. I put three in my wardrobe.
So they
Four in
tend
my
to
wardrobe.
dress embracing the tribe of the girl of the
In
lady
fact,
that
no, even with maybe with time, as like if you come to London and we've lived so much together, that in a few years' time, a white man will wear our clothes, will wear their clothes. In fact, they will go into our restaurant. If you see some Chinese people now, they love to eat this our fufu with a goosey soup. You understand? Because they can see the texture, the richness of that food. Nigeria could not contribute anything to the world cuisine because of our primitivity. Our beautiful food is not in the world cuisine. If you say world cuisine, they probably will not name Nigeria home because
but
we are primitive.
we have a lot of Nigerian, not just Nigerian, African chef outside the country, even in the United States, even in the UK. You could see them everywhere online.
Maybe the truth
Nigerian
is those
chef.
places you see, they are mainly for black people, for the people from that ethnic region. Like here, if you want to make money in the UK, I bet open Nigerian restaurant. You will never suffer because our people eat our food. But the time will come because it's already on the street of London. A boy that close at night for club, he go stop, buy something to eat. Small time they come tire for kebab. I say make I just try this African food. And the thing is sweet. Next time he's taking it. Before you know, it's going to be the order of the day. But we have to do it in such a way that we know it is healthy. And they'll eat it, it's spicy. It go burn their mouth good. You understand, Mary? Because you won't never taste that kind of spicy thing once. Our cultural illiteracy is what that leads this kind of bagger to go and prophesy. Because he's been told. You see, I am looking at the way we threw everything we have away. We threw religion away. We threw food away. We threw dress away. We threw music away. Mary, you know they listen to music from your village, you know they sweet you. If Yoruba music hits you, go. You understand? It will hit you. If you listen well, you will enjoy it. But if you don't listen,
Depends.
if you come with a disabused mind, you're not gonna like
Depends
her.
on the kind of music. Oh. It's
You
not
see?
like you
No,
can't.
yeah, Mary, is that the if you outside music, you get one when I see now when they carry one leg, they dance. If you see the step, few days ago, Mary, I begin to like this Sudanese girls dance. You don't see the Sudanese girl how they jump up and down. Beautiful. Have you seen the Kenyan dance? Mary, these are dances you need to just let think, and you can see the skill in it. But because it's a black man own, of course it's primitive. Because it's our own, we see it as a primitive thing. I don't want to talk much today. This
But
man dragged me into
I wish
talking about cultural differences.
don't you me? I'm seeing this from a different aspect. Don't you think we are actually living that primitive ways to a kind of knowing our roots and where we come from? Because what I'm saying this is you can see that even a lot of blacks from outside Nigeria. I'm talking about the Africans in diaspora, right?
Mm.
Now you can see that they are trying to retrace their roots, where they came out from. Now understanding that the African culture, them being an Africa, right, is something that they don't have to neglect, despite the fact that maybe they've come to they've been brought up in such kind of place like I'm talking about like maybe the United States, the United
Maybe,
Kingdom. They grew
maybe
up in
those people, if Africa
but
want to rise,
where they come from, which is Africa. I think it's a good thing. If you say we are still primitive, I think it's really not right because we now know how to value our own thing compared to before.
we
The
don't value
primitive
her.
was
We
worse
don't,
before.
we don't. It's only God. Thank God that bring us this new generation of our singers now, these musicians that are singing African music to the rest of the world. Now, American boys are now penning up with our boys
You know
to
what I'm
get into
saying?
the African market.
Globally, we are now making wave. So
In the
if you say
music scene, Mary,
I don't
in the
really
music
right,
scene. No, Mary, the music scene is a starting point. That's the only thing. I
right,
tell you, a boy in America that is a musician, we want to pair with Burna Boy.
and
There's
Chris, we have
nobody Burna Boy will not pair with. Whiskey will not pair with. That this one,
don't we have Africans in Hollywood? We have Africans in Hollywood, right?
Africans, are they part of us?
Even are we not Africans? Even in
Maybe
the
you know
rest
the funniest thing, those
talking about
guys in Hollywood, you know what Africa is missing? Any black man in Hollywood is struggling to belong. Let me use the word. That's not their culture. It is not their writing story. You see them, there's a Washington starring. If a white man, if you come to England today, Mary, the reason I'm making this movie, I want to wake up some senselessness, some awareness. Do you know that a white man will write a story in England? Why will a black man be his hero? If you be white person, you want write story. What do you know about black person? When you want write, when black man and I go come be your hero. But here today, if I make a story, I'm going to tell the story of our people, how we live here. That's what I'm doing now. So black people will have a place to call their own. And you know when I talk to them, I say, you guys are losing a lot. You have a home. The home is back in Africa. And I'm telling the British government, if you allow these children here, the black children here, pair with their African origin, they're going to grow the British cultural economy. Because then they will have that pride. And actually, they have an economy to tap into. Thank God, Nollywood has opened the door. Now, do you know British boys before, if they sing, they come from Africa, they say, and I have anything to do in Africa. Even black people, you see the one that, this guy when they vote now, when are they support before? It don't lost my support too. This Kemi there, if you see what the Kemi they talk about us, she don't lost my support.
so you didn't know before you started supporting her.
No, I didn't know that she's that low mentality. I'm the first to criticize her. She's not going to win. They ask this guy say reparation.
You know, the media, that's what they say. Social media never forgets. Anything you put out there will still come back later to haunt you.
It will
Whether
haunt
we
you.
like it or not. Now, because she wants something, she's now seeing the importance of Nigerians importance of Africa. And they are going back to remind her of the time she talked down on Nigeria. You know, when you were posting her picture on the morning show, I just kept quiet because politicians will always be politicians. It is
No,
that time that they need something that they come
no,
to ask.
she has no reason to be culturally illiterate. In fact, you know, they were interviewing this lady, Maliva here. They were asking her, Kemi, now that you are going to be possible prime minister, don't you think it's time to address the issue of reparation? He said, no, no, let's be sincere. You are denying that the British people or the English people at a point in time did damages in Africa. That you took people as slaves. And the people have nothing to show. Till tomorrow they help you to build your land. And you're telling them to get out of the land. And you are supporting it. And you are a son of you are a daughter of an immigrant.
But the only annoying part is whether Nigerians support her or not, she's going to win. She's going to win.
She's not going to win. She's not going to win. She's not going to win. She's not going to win. When you lost, you see, Kemi, this woman, Kamala Harris, she saw the importance. I'm going to say this, This one, she saw the importance of being culturally literate. You see, your people will tend to follow you. In fact, in Nigeria today, for you to be president, you must win your village. You have to win your ward. If you lose your ward, you cannot be president. Meaning people don't even like you from home. How can you lose your track? Meaning you're not even good at home. How can you be good outside? Anyway, that's a matter for another day. What I'm saying is, the reason she's doing this is she's looking for position, yes. But she has grown. It's not still her fault completely, maybe, because she has found out that, hey, even if I talk about these black people, well, who's going to vote for me? I'm going to lose. But now you're going to lose more. Bill Cosby was saying he don't even understand these hip hop boys. So what are they talking about? This and that. When they hold on for sex matter, now the hip hop boys now they sing for them. The biggest support because we ever had was from the black people. Make to the trash now. I always say to people, if you say Nigeria not good, okay, when you get trouble, remain where you are. You see what is so painful? I want to close this down. Our politicians at home are the more cultural illiterate people I've ever seen. We don't talk about ordinary persons since that one work. The politicians, they don't even. If you see when they say you go, they're gonna. You understand? The man is your counterpart. He is your counterpart. The president of Nigeria and the president of the United States are shaking hands as equal partners. The reason you are not equal to him because you are poor. And that's not your problem. You're not thinking along that line. The only difference between American president and Nigerian president is money. Maybe if we have so much money, America will be coming to borrow money from us. And they're going to treat us well. When I talk about this economic thing, Tinubu be lower to an American president. Anything American president talk is because of money. Today, Chinese can speak for themselves. Because Chinese is making their own money. Russia can speak for themselves because Russia is making their own money. Do you have money? Then the local people in Nigeria, this is the most painful part of me. A foolish politician will make money. He will come take the money, buy a house for England. Because the one he buy for Nigeria, now, the inferior place. Now, who get money, who get house for Igbo land, now be the boss. Maybe, when anybody whenever get house for Igbo land, never start to. Any Nigerian man, politician, when he shy, never study abroad, never start. So the school in Nigeria is not the same school. In fact, do you know that the food we eat even, if they're not important, that shoe is not the Italian shoe. The one when they make for about when it correct, when it go look like you, it not fit you. And the one they make for Italy.
Like, it's not going there. If you see the kind of condemnation of about products in Nigeria, you will not be calling about on this show.
Can you
imagine?
Can you imagine how primitive we are, Mary? Something you're making yourself that is supposed to serve the rest of the world.
Most times, why people kind of condemn it is Maybe if they support them, they'll try to make more original stuff.
The more you support them, you see, Innocy motto is there. If Nigerian government will order Innocy that everybody in Nigeria now, all government of Nigeria is driving Innocy, Innocy would have improved. Because they will now have more money and they begin to go into the market and do more. But Nigerian government is buying from Japan. That's why Japan government will invite them. The AKPA, they go there, all African leaders, so they go share sponsor money for them. Keep buying Japanese cars. So they say, yes, sir. They come back and they order. Tinubu go order Japanese. Have you seen your lawmakers? All these fools looking at me now. They are fools. We have nothing of our own. And that's why the black people here are not coming home. You know, Mary, our strength before would have been how we drag black people in abroad. When we sell, go so to come back. Because they're coming back with knowledge and money. Are they going to come into Nigeria that is so insecure? The answer is no. Are they going to come to that country that is so that lacks everything? But if we do one thing, Mary, they will begin to drag them home. They have money. Not only money, Mary, they have knowledge. They can establish. They can if the black people in Nollywood will descend, if black people in Hollywood will descend into Nollywood, Nollywood will be probably the best movie in the world. Quote me, if the black people in Hollywood today will descend into Nollywood, will produce the best film in the world. And just in case you get it wrong, Hollywood is generating 1/4 of the richest economy in the world. 1/4 of the richest economy in the world. Imagine if they descend into Nigeria. Imagine where we for them, Mary. They are our children. They love us. Where they said that they fear. Because one like day for house, one day for prison. If you get too much money from America, they will watch me and take you, put you for prison. You see. So they would love to come home, but where they coming home to? These are when in their office, like Okowa now, he don't steal the whole money. Yaya Bello don't steal the remaining one. These are young people. Many we are culturally illiterate. You think Yaya Bello is a human being? They say it's a foolish man. He lacks literacy. He doesn't even believe in himself. Maybe you cannot love others if you don't love yourself. Or you both said they laugh you. You know, maybe I said this again and again on this show. When I came to Belgium the first time, that's what we did. No, we don't see white girl now. We won't get. We tell them, no, we are from Africans and from Nigerians. We won't get on the laugh us. I said, why are you laughing? Who are you? Lily. He said, really? You think you're smart? Your leader will bring your money from Africa and you put the money in Europe and you come to your country will come and borrow the same money and you pay interest on your money. Maybe we pay interest on our own money. The money we are borrowing is our money that we come in to pay interest on. You know how much all this food don't thief come up from Nigeria? Maybe the money we Nigerians have abroad will come home. We are made.
That is why even the white don't even want the splitting. Because if Nigerians split, they won't be gaining enough. They are gaining it.
Hallelujah. Cultural illiteracy is a sin. I don't even want to talk about it all today. But I hope we've done a little bit to it. Let's take a look at the paper. Because maybe if I tell you, some of the things I'm going to fear to talk because sometimes I go there and get I see they punish me. Whether they do this when they cross line, God will give me. I've got the very serious accident this night. I will talk to you later. Let's take a look at the papers, madam.
Okay, we'll start with the punch. Let me get the paper.
You know, this world we live in is such a beautiful place, but we can be so stupid. Now it's the segment of the show called the newspaper review, and we'll be looking at the punch first, right?
Yeah. Okay, the big story on the punch, you have serial grid collapses. Federal government orders overhaul as TCN fears more breakdowns. Federal government plans 20-hour daily power by 2027. Others equipped revamp. The re-lament by SRTV month blackout on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Moving forward, you have a story here that says 32 states owe contractors retirees 932.
Mary, this electricity problem, you know, because as far as wisdom,
why we live in 2027 that they are promising us to give us 20 hours a day? What is special about 2027 that cannot happen now?
No, but are you not even surprised that during the time of Yaradua, that is when Obasanjo handed over power. When Yaradua came in, you can see the move to follow up on what Obasanjo did. In fact, they were moving the country to a higher level until Goodluck took over. I swear. Yaradua was talking about rule of law. He declared a state of emergency. Mary, Yaradua declared a state of emergency on the power sector. There was a move to move Nigeria. Are you saying that we are so stupid not to be able to provide electricity for ourselves, Nigerians? Who did this to us? What rocket science have the people of the rest of the world have that they have electricity that we cannot have, that we are struggling over for years? Years. A country is in darkness. That is a sign of who we are. We are in darkness. We are blind people. You are not seeing. We can't see Nigerians. We are blind. Electricity, Omeri. Electricity. And you know the funniest thing, this is the place that is most blessed. Now, people are resorting to solar energy. The government is not thinking along that line. No. Even the state governors that are stealing all our money. Even I saw our local government chairman. In fact, I don't want to talk about that. I saw it. If you see them, can you say that the local government cannot have a solar park factory where they supply power, alternative power to the people, and the people will pay, and that will employ people? Will it be, what is the rocket science, maybe, in solar panel? Where is the rocket science in solar panel? These idiots, they've been, when I came down in Antigua, Barbuda, maybe as we were leaving the airport, we saw the solar plant, the solar factory, supplying the nation. Nigerians, I don't have shortage of electricity because we have sun. If we cannot even generate the powerful one, the solar one will run us basic electricity. Hey, dear women.
The truth is, I feel like most times they really don't want to invest in the solar or introduce solar to be that popular because you want to keep making money, right? In the AEDC. You know, if you start using solar, nobody wants to really care about NEPA, the AEDC and
But we
their
are the same, Mary. When the NEPA, because the NEPA is not enough. When NEPA is not there, it's a source of energy,
but
Mary.
they want to take charge. They want to show you that they are enough. And you're telling me 2027 for what? As funny as it is, it was so annoying at the same time. Why are we prolonging 2027? Because they know that is when we should be knowing the person that's supposed to be our president. Why are we leaving
Of
something
course, all Tinubu is doing in his life, all Tinubu has come to do in this whole time. People are already saying Tinubu 2027. They don't they shout out. Nigerians will get problem. What has Tinubu done in this year that makes him a very good president? I don't understand. Maybe it's me. Maybe because I'm far away. I've not seen one. And those people even shouting. They are the same people running out of the country with their wives and children. I see them here, maybe. If you see those fools praising Tinubu, their children are not in Nigeria. Maybe even now, what they do, they put their wife outside. Before you come, somebody, they bang your wife. You never know, say this guy there everywhere. What did this guy name from Equatorial Guinea? There are plenty everywhere. You think say now let that guy there? We get many vampires when the women love. Come dump your wife for Europe before you come. You see that they leave that thing. Women are not be waiting that they leave alone. No. They will help you massage her before you come. Even if they're Nigeria with you, they will help you, they massage her. Many more than not best. Women are not be waiting that they leave for there. Then they massage her. That's what God say. You know, say if woman not get the thing, you go dry. You go marry wife, you will go dump her for one place. You say you won't give her better life. She go get better life, they wait for you. Women are so funny, eh? Women are wicked. They don't say that you go fair die. So that what they do, they secure her and her children. They make her ground, not because of you. If not, which reasonable wife won't leave your husband, they go abroad, go stay. When do you want to do abroad when your husband they one place? So the husband, they carry, they go, you they carry, they go. Mary, what a destiny. As you try to punish everybody, God is punishing you. Of what use will you be if your children are studying where you cannot see them and even monitor them? What is the education of a child? It's not the input of the parents.
It
Your child
is.
go there abroad, they study. You don't know what the child they do from year to year. Oh, my son is abroad. Mary, my son is abroad. You never see him for how many months? Oh, my daughter is abroad. You don't even know whether I don't get the electro. Yeah. A child need more. So where's your mentorship as a parent? Where is it? As you punish the general population, God will punish you. And I want to tell you, many of those Equatorial Guinea guys, they're there everywhere. As you fool, they punish Nigeria. They carry the money, they go abroad. Carry your wife and your children, go. You go see what is good result. Many, there are implications of a child studying abroad. They go give them different education, different culture. They go to speak anytime I grow up for England, they zip, they do that. Then they teach them, you cannot tell me what to do. So many things the culture here will teach them go affect your life tomorrow. That's why when the children don't grow, then they beat the papa. Because of the sins you've committed, you go to ask yourself, where is this coming from? Now the iniquities when you don't commit. What do your child they do up abroad? Village fool like you. You village fool. You carry a child go abroad. When that money will be enough to restore the education system in your community. The reason I know is in the UK you pay £14,000. Plus the child accommodation, plus feeding, plus ticket, everything. A child will cost you minimum of £30,000 per annum, maybe. 30,000 maybe. Times how much? Times 2 point something. Even just say 2,000. It's 2,400 now, 2,300. At that rate, maybe 30 million is already 60 million naira for one child. Imagine what 60 million naira would do for a community school. For one, oh. For one. There's a sacrifice our people will make. And how can we have solar? How can we have power? Now everywhere is war. They are kidnapping us. They say war. Now all you can see is the kidnapping. Or is the hoodlum. You don't ask yourself why we got there. Maybe it's easy to say, oh, our boys are your boys. You don't ask how they got there. Oh, they kidnap us. Hence, they bush. They drive people from farm. How did we get there, maybe? I don't come this way, get to the point. Now, my own part, they do so. Professor Lumba said, at one point, he thought he was very stupid. That he thought everything he's talking about will happen in his time. Now, he has come to realize that he's only going to do his own part and go. I know that all these things I'm saying will not happen in my time. But I am going to do my own part. That's not what yesterday tried to me. You do your own part and go.
Do your part. I do my part.
Do your part, my brother. I may not make all the difference. Maybe sometimes go tell me, why you they do this? Or this why they do change. Baby, I don't do my part. If you do your own, that one doing own, maybe the country for don't go today. But that's saying that you not do your own will stop me from doing my own part. That's why I take the pain to be here every day. You know how painful it is, Mary. When you see what Nigeria can become, and you will see what it is now, and there's no place blessed like Nigeria. Maybe in no day, economically, you can imagine bringing only the people in the diaspora to Nigeria, attracting them. You don't make up. Nigeria don't need any single thing. You can attract them with single thing. Maybe they can't do holiday for Nigeria except for free. When they come put one small business. Nigeria is the place, it's the only place where you can establish business with no money. Maybe you can start business in Nigeria with £500. In fact, this boy now is asking me for only £1,000 to start the catering business. You understand? Only £1,000 maybe. It's not even up to what the boy asked for. What does £1,000 cost somebody in UK? If they come, before you know, they go put one here, put one here, put one here. The country will be growing. They will be investing. Just attract them home. Nigerian government, because of their primitivity, will never know that. Do you ask them, maybe, why did we organize First Start 1977? Ask yourself, what was the reason why Nigerian government spend money, Africans spend money to do First Start 77? I bet children of Israel more than go look back. That first time when they built for Lagos.
After everything, they started selling it to private people, right? It's not privately owned. They are, at least I have some friends.
Maybe we wanted to raise the
Their
consciousness of
parents
who we
bought
are
houses.
as a people. We wanted to tell you, go say we get God, that our God is not a lesser God. Instead, people like Suleiman, they see they come, they prophesy rubbish. Look at the thing that is trending on newspaper. I beg you, really, make we do another thing. Finish this paper, make we go on a quick break.
Okay, so we have battle oil mafia. NNPCL should make refineries work. Of Biagbena on page 14. Nigeria undergoing major reset after subsidy removal. Coming from Soludo on page 36. Sensitive materials to arrive Tuesday as police deploy 22,000 officers on page 10. 111 accredited group, 3,554 observers for election coming from INEC. And that story is also on page 10. Moving forward, Lagos invites bids for power plants on page 6. Customs intercept 16 containers of illicit drugs on page 8.
Who they take all these illicit drugs? When I say I don't get money, the way I look at Nigeria, the truth is the country is so rich. There are some people with some serious money. Even when they see money, they take illicit drugs. Some cannot eat. Can you see the country we live? Some people cannot eat. Some people can afford illicit drugs.
You don't know who is behind it. You don't know who sent them, and that is why they always go scot-free. How many times have they been arrested? How many times? They will still be afraid. So the more you look, the less.
The question is, how can people afford it? The country that I see now, sometimes when we look at Nigeria, we think everybody don't die. Now lie, una day can't pay. Nothing they check Nigeria men. Money day. Now we are they deceive. Before I go stay, I wake up in the morning, I cry for money, the phone don't load. But una know they suffer very una day. If not who they see money, they buy drugs. Who never eat, now they buy drugs. Wahala dey o. Finish this one. Custom intercept 16 containers of illicit drugs. God go bless all of them.
We have 2027. Makinde Saraki won PDP big bigs against division on page 14.
Anyway, I dey like Saraki o. I just that it's going to be the same old politician and the same thing. PDP bring the money. But Saraki did something different when he was in the Senate. He gave Buhari government trouble. You understand?
Let younger people come in. So
I agree.
So we have the last story on the punch. Lagbaja, Defense Minister, CDS, Service Chiefs visit video on page 7. And you can see the image displayed on.
Who died now? They will call the Kenya, Ali. When he did there, he don't kill all the Boko Haram. It is why anybody not go die. No, verse. It's not good to talk people of ill of the dead. Anybody will go prone to death. What happened to me yesterday, I don't go. You understand? So if you think say this one na your own, they deceive yourself. That's why I come to the conclusion that we are here to do our own part. If you like, do your part. Your day, they go. This one, the line up for these guys will go be for you one day. Whether you like them or not, this will be your story one day. The story we see now, people will sit down and sign condolence for you one day, whether you like it or not. The question is now that you are here, what are you doing with your time? For those of you now, when they deceive, like Apostle Suleiman, when he sees a woman, now be the next president of America. May God bless her. And when I will talk this one, I'm very good, they laugh. Very good. Apostle Suleiman say that this one, when I talk now, how they go write down. Maybe Nami tell her, Nami prophesy, is he not a Jewish prophet? Now when they carry women, when they take see women, now they see prophecy. When God open prophecy for Suleiman. That when the prophecy of women I see. How beautiful women be. You know, say when that guy see babe, yeah, you know they tell me that one. But I know they blame me for seeing the babe, but your progress now they best me. Anybody, I tell God, you know finish, you can't create all these beautiful women. You say no, you not for good. Now lie. God said if they accuse God. I like what Abraham Adam tell God. When he tell God, God ask God answer that. Hey, what have you done? I'm wicked. He said, what have you done? He said, Baba, now that not be me, now that woman where you give me. Not be never we cause her. Now God now create beautiful women for this world. Now make people like Apostle Suleiman not the no road. So we not be blame you, but not the lie about her. Just because say you be that decree say you like women. Good. Many will not be so bad. It is a bad thing to like women because God created beautiful, they create them for us. So if you don't be control yourself when they day, you go say, God, now you cause her. After us, every man in the Bible, now woman fail her. So if you fail me, don't be me be the first. Don't be me go end up. But why you they deny her? Why you claiming to be a saint?
And you can actually make a difference,
Which
because
difference?
the Bible.
The whole holy men. That one when they sing, they praise
Doesn't
God
mean
every
you
day.
intentionally commit yourself because it's happening to those in the
Maybe
Bible.
they do finish. They when they finish, go sing, go thank God, God will forgive her. So it's not true saying if you do God not will forgive you. David now be the worst adulterer. Now, in fact, they take every woman when they see. And yet, God still forgive her. He's a man at God's heart.
Because God said, I will show mercy to who I will show mercy to. So
No.
because he said
God don't hate me. God always show me mercy. Say me, I
no,
like women. Don't go say God don't show me mercy.
David, the man after God's heart, doesn't mean if you commit the same sin, you go scot free. So that's it.
Unless I want to change the Bible. You see, God will always forgive those of us that are sincere with our sin.
That's when you intentionally commit a particular sin.
No, it's not intentional. There's nothing intentional about it. God, I am weak. I like women. Forgive me. Period.
But you are already the thing is, you're already proclaiming it on your own that you are weak. You're already saying it on your own. It's not like it happened coincidentally.
But in that case, you've admitted, you've told God, God, now you create him. Now, waiting Adam, tell God, God not fit punish Adam for that, When he tell Adam, tell us, Baba, don't be my fault. Now the woman when you give me. Why don't be the woman when God create for this one, make me like women? If you don't create that for see.
You are who you say you are. You understand?
Now me go
and that is why you cannot allow people to call you fire when you are water. People should not give you a name. People should not define you. You should define yourself. So I don't really buy the idea of people wanting to commit something because other people have done it.
Really, who said they want to commit something? Something you cannot control. Who like
no,
woman
you just right now. You're on your own. You are telling God that you are weak. Are you to tell God that?
Really, what is weakness? I said, God, I like what you create. Whether my weakness they call them, I don't know.
And that is why
the word weak.
That is why we
should good about it. Women
self-control. That's the importance of self-control in our lives. Everybody can.
So who can they talk this for? How many self-control we will get? We will get self-control for this, self-control for this, self-control for this.
Everybody cannot.
Self-control will stop you making not die, maybe. Self-control, they stop this man making not die today. And all the thing when they self-control, the only thing when you go eat well, you not punish person. Somebody don't be person why? You see better woman, you like her, you talk to her degree. None business. That will not be self-control. Which one be self-control? The food when you like to eat for this one, eat that.
Must man die in evil acts?
Who said it's evil? Who teach you say to like woman are evil thing? God when they create women, say people not like them.
Did they say you should follow all the women or just choose?
Who they follow all? You get one man will follow all. I mean that boy when they for the scene. Not if you still follow all for people to that guinea.
Yeah, but you are not an advocate of one woman. You always say.
I don't think it's a practice, it's something that is in us. But if you can practice it, fine. I don't see the point doing it. But if I get wife, you don't say the wahala be say women will nearly cut your throat, come out safe. This one when they talk, so the woman will carry one eye, will nearly cut your throat, come out. So now one give you peace. Let me put do one eye. If not, on a good day, if you get chance, you go do more than one. Don't be hypocritical about it. In those days, you don't condemn my father. My father enjoyed, he had a great life. But I don't feel because I don't get that strength. I don't get that resources. So shut up. Nobody when go be Tinubu when I go take man another babe. Tinubu not get girlfriend. Make I hear. So now the one that the Christ do night back pass one Tinubu they do. God don't punish Tinubu, he still be president. I beg when I leave it. People, even the scene when the Solomon commit, you know Solomon for being the wisest king on earth. I beg make they play music, make on the break, when we come back. The scene when you go commit if you don't hurt another person. If na woman, you agree. Me agree. No be that one be the reason. Now people when they carry food when we want eat go abroad. Food when we take fish them destroy country. Now be my problem. This one you like women, you talk, agree for you. You do your thing. Keep it there in your bedroom. Go on the break. We'll be right back. Very not like this one. Very to say I tell Mary, I made the husband, if you take another one, Jen Mary, you don't go. I just tell you, you know this girl. You know her now. She not feel either move. If you take another one, Jenna, you when you be boyfriend, take another one, make catch you, you will know where it is. Many say, but men don't dey fear. Oh. So you go not do that, you call it the woman for us. When you go God a break here, maybe not gonna give us the other side. Go light fire for this place now. Go on a break, baby.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. SRTV Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to SRTV Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious SRTV Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447 4388 93190 or email us at realestate@superiorradiotelevision.com. SRTV Shortlet Apartment, where comfort meets luxury.
Hello, good morning. This is Wake Up Nigeria. It's me and my girl Mary, and we are in the second segment of the show, which is the newspaper review. And Mary is running us through the papers. For those of you just joining us, this is a show where you can actually call in and we discuss difficult issues. They are not very friendly ones. Today we are looking at how cultural literate we are as a people, and we've been trying to we look at the culture of our beautiful dress, which we don't wear. Thank God I'm dressing like an African today. Mary choose not to. I don't know why. But
this African outfit.
This African, eh? And Mary, in those days, maybe I'm very primitive. Eh? Our women too. Eh? Our women will prefer Indian hair. Among the best, what a beautiful hair when God give you. You know that if black women begin to braid hair, Oyibo will start braiding hair.
And please, you that you are saying black people should braid hair, will you allow your staff to braid hair on your shoe?
Me?
Braid hair on your shoe.
Why not? I love in fact, maybe I used to braid my hair. And now when I don't the old, I don't drop or you not see my earring. So I be the fan of hair braiding. You understand? That one they fine. In fact, that your beauty will come out, that your round face when it's here. Now we come carry all these people put for head. It's not a bad thing. It's a part of cultural embracing other culture, which is a good thing. It's not something bad. What I'm saying is that if we can still be proud of what we have, the white people will maybe become our source of income. Even. The way would they go buy in their hair, they'll go to buy our own, come learn how to do our hair. Maybe on the street of England, the time will come where every white woman want to have their hair braid. Like our way, creating job for our people. Maybe sometimes we have to sell what we have. And the only way we can sell it is to believe in it and love it. There's nothing inferior about a black woman hair. Nothing, my sister. Nothing. Let me tell you this, Mary. In those days, when they buy bleaching cream, Oyibo today, they go tan their skin. They call it tanning. So they don't want to go that whitish. They want tan, come like black small. That's why they go stay for sun. Maybe can you see the irony? Because black women now, if you see some black babe here, maybe you go agree, say you go no, you not be your own. You understand? You don't like the babes. So what are you gonna do? What are you talking about? It's because we get to I don't know. Now the only the women I don't want to describe them too much, no, I don't converse. You understand me? And another style I made wait first. Now ask one thing. Culture, this one I did, but now I know say women don't like this one. You know say maybe on a good day, African woman dey get the KB with balance. One new style come say you go be figure 8 to be beautiful. Mary figure 8. So all the gbege when Nigerian woman, e don say when Nigerian woman wear that high heel, come dey do the thing go dey bounce dey go. All those ones don't not be beauty again. Who taught us this, Mary? Who teach us say na only when you tiny now you be fine one? Can you imagine the mentality? Say the babe hot, it go come be like stick. We go do catwalk, piaka, you go see the hole self. My friend say, make you get this money, because I don't go see the hole. Oh, no, maybe I don't know how to manage to change this dynamics of this our culture. We are
Or even at
cultural.
that, don't we still have fat people? Some people are still fat, some people are still chubby. Everybody cannot be
But
that.
in those days, African woman they eat, go they chubby. You understand? The husband go see and go see you understand? Today now, if today chubby, you go there, go watch yourself. I want to do this, I want to do that. Now wait till they come the trend. Problem though, we are living in an end time. We are living in an end time. End time for black people. That what is an end time, Mary? By the time everything about you is extinguishing, that is an end time for that culture. Most of our culture is extinguishing. Today now, a young girl culturally know that she has to look tiny. Maybe whether they go build her with bones, she's ugly already for having natural big bones. Instead of her to maintain her, make people come the beggars they work out for road. She's so confident go just die. Maybe for just being who God created her to be. The beauty in her is lost. My people, it's a pity, it's not something to be celebrated. It's something to frown at. We should frown at it. Cultural illiteracy is a sin against God. Because you are telling God that He didn't create you well. Now, only people like Apostle Suleiman, when he knows, say, bros, now you put yourself for this one. When they feel the prophesy, say that woman now is seen to be the next president of America. Collect to work, undress like we do. We lost it too. Now Suleiman be man of God. Person when they serve God to the African traditional will not be man of God, now man of devil. They taught us that much. That if you now know God through the African traditional way, you are a devil. You are primitive. It's only when you know God through Suleiman, when they prophesy like this, now you be man of God. Not even through Christianity. Because these guys are not Christians. Because I've never seen somebody practicing Christianity in Nigeria. I'm happy when this Baba come and say, I made it wrong. It's not written, it's not biblical. That you must not pay tithe. If you don't go to tithe, you will not go to heaven. He came out and he admitted it. Thank you for that, Baba. So, you're telling us that most of the things we are saying, we are rude, we are stupid, we are evil, we are that. That is stupidity of the highest order. Suleiman don't come out. He never eat finish. He never carry, maybe he don't carry 3 women that night. He come out prophesy that rubbish. I don't go prophesy rubbish. When women don't make, when they speak in tongue, there are 3 ways to speak in tongue. When Holy Spirit enter your bed, you go speak in tongue. When better woman want you, you go to speak in tongue. Nala. You don't know what you speak, but your body is speaking. That's when you speak in tongue. You speak in tongue when you don't know what you're saying. On the other person, they know what you talk. So a woman can make you to speak in tongue. We speak in tongue every day. Many guys, don't speak in tongue today. Women are they fake the speaking in tongue. Then they speak out for us sometimes, but sometimes they do speak in tongue. Women get power in Jesus' name. See, my guy, you see, what I'm saying is, by the time people like Apostle Suleiman, they speak in tongues. We don't know whether they're in tongue from women or in tongue from God. Because if they speak in tongue from God, they're not going to tell us, say, the next woman, the next person will rule America, a woman. Maybe a woman, they speak in tongue from. I stop my own. If you next time, make it keep quiet. Those fake prophecies should stop. You're misleading people. Cultural illiteracy is a sin against God. I'm going to end the show by talking to our women. It's okay to try to look good. But I don't understand. I don't understand. Where the beauty of a woman now is now when you dress in your particular way, the way your parents taught you, the way you grow up, it's no more a way of dressing. That way of dressing is now primitive. Now to wear skirts nearly naked for road, I'm not even myself. But who taught you that our own way of dressing is primitive? Today I'm wearing an African cloth. Does it make me ugly? My ugliness, not with this one cause I'm on, that's what God created me. What's wrong with you people, man? Now, if I maintain this dress, if 20 of us wear this dress today, or if every black man wear this dress today, or you go begin to see the trend in it, they begin to wear it. I repeat, if all of us begin to wear like this, in fact, I am dreaming that a day will come where Nigerian restaurants that are now on the street of London will be patronized by mostly white people, not even black people. It is happening because Oyibo, they eat kebab, not with their food. Oh, they don't like Turkish people, but they eat Turkish kebab. They eat Chinese food. Is Chinese food their own? I was talking to my accountant yesterday. He was telling me that he was on my street, that he ate in the Tokyo restaurant opposite me. It's Tokyo. He loved the food. Who told you they will not love Nigerian food? Have you introduced it to them? Because we said we are primitive. We've admitted that we are primitive, so they cannot eat our food. Economically, we're losing. Okay. There was a time when the Sultan of Kano, this Emirates, the northern, this Arab world, was treated in Nigeria. When they were sick, they brought him to Nigeria for treatment. Then we had a good hospital. Before some country for Europe get TB, NTA don't they exist? Who told us that a black man cannot do something that a white man would patronize? Who told you that? So why are we not doing it? Because we thought everything about us today is bagger. You know what? I swear, if there's even a platform in Nigeria today that will showcase your film, that will make you more money than Netflix, then Netflix still be the order of the day because na Netflix now be involved. Not be Netflix bring the Nollywood to where they go. Now our Alaba people, the Dumota people, now they bring Nollywood out. Netflix never they did their own that time. Of course, these people they cannot modernize as fast as it is. Netflix is come to take over the industry. I say it's a good thing. We will still cover their own. Why have we not been able to copy Netflix and make it our own? We see they go to ballot for you vote tomorrow. Cultural illiteracy. Cultural illiteracy. Make a name. Today now I'm broadcasting to you on Facebook and on YouTube. Do you know that as of today, Nigeria have never been able to do their own. Africa at large, as soon as big rich now go school rich. Uber, one that they use, both one that they use now people go on. We never do it. We not see that we not go school rich that one. Chinese saw what America is doing with all their Facebook and the Europe is doing with their everything. They YouTube. America like YouTube. German I do Facebook. Now going for Germany here. Chinese say they're not going to follow that trend though. They created their own. created their own. TikTok is doing better than maybe TikTok is going to take over. Cultural illiteracy. Are you saying that if Nigeria come up with their own today, say we get a platform where we can play our video to, and it is secured better than we can do it better than these people, we will patronize you? What is wrong with us, my people? Who told us that anything we do is wrong, is bad, is too primitive? To the extent that a woman that is now very yuppie, babe, when he came, they play, now ugly woman. Now that one is tiny, we're not getting ash. Nowhere, you don't see the woman there. No best way. Now that one can't find pass. If you see any Nigerian woman today as they walk out for road now, if they carry our hair, they go punish me. Oh, now, in fact, we're not going to Brazil too. They go cut the head, you go there, they go cut the person head, you go pay. You go to India, they go cut person head, you go pay. Carry go Nigeria. I have nothing against it. Like I said, it's a way of embracing other culture. You like it, you do it. But what happened to our own? That one when God give us that natural hair. You see, Oyibo not get it's Oyibo hair long. Our own thick. Maybe there's a way we do our own come find past their own. Oh my God. Yoruba know how to do and what do that. And if you see black woman with hair, with a black beauty, if they don't admit, Jesus Christ, you will give her belly. Same day. What are you talking about, my people? So since when have we lost every good thing about us? Everything about us is primitive. Even the food you eat. You know, some people even they are ashamed to eat with their fingers. You know? Chinese, they carry that hair stick they eat. Now we're going to tell they eat because they taught us this way of eating. Oyibo show us how to eat with spoon. We need to teach Oyibo how to eat with our hands. Say, God, please teach us. That's what they take they eat the style. When the thing will mash, they will sweet you. My hand is not dirty. Who taught us? If nobody taught us this, we choose to be stupid. Oyibo come our land, carry Bible, sure, say, they say God here, because it's what they know. Oh, we for tell Oyibo that and say, the same God, we get our own. We they call them again. Now the same God we they talk of, so even when you know it's the same language, you could not add one and one together and say, oh, it's the same God they are talking about. Until I read the Tower of Babel, I didn't realize that the same way God scattered the world and he gave everybody a way to reach him. Our way of reaching God is different from the Bible way of reaching God. It's different from the Hindu way of reaching God. It's different from the Islamic way of reaching God. It's different from even the Jewish way. Go and read the Jewish Torah. Go and read them. They all talk about one God. So that the African will not be the same God. Now another God now will they talk to for Africa. No, at their own, another God that they talk to. The one our own, another God. And that be say will not be same, will not belong to the same person. We're stupid. None of us. We're primitive. Culturally, we are culturally illiterate. And I'm not going to say much on this one. Because the more I say, the more I get angry. You see, if God had blessed any nation, any race is the black race. You want me to repeat that? If God has blessed every race, if you see the black man stand, the strength, the personality of a black man, the strength when God can give us in those days, that's why when you come to Boston, black man release one blow, you go throw away you. Now, your here food don't kill us. When real black man, when come from Nigerian bush, trainer for Boston, if you come this way, you go throw all your Igbo come up for the league. They took us as slaves, the remaining one will not even value them again. We not even believe in ourselves. But God has given us everything that we need to succeed. Every single thing that a black man needs to succeed, gave it to us. But we choose to be primitive because we always see the other side. Have you looked inwards? You see, Oyibo said they laugh us. Because for you to say everything about you is wrong and their own is correct, they don't say you're stupid. I cannot explain this better. Are you saying that before Oyibo come our land, we don't know God? How they say the word Ogene? Ogene. Na Bible bring them. Osalogwa. Na Bible teach you of your papa. Na come put for you na language. Chineke. Na Bible put am. So Chineke not dey exist before Bible come. We need to wake up and embrace our own. I thought Nigeria did first start 1977 for a purpose. Because on the first start 1977, they don't even believe we had a culture. This thing, whether you go do so, we get our own, we get beats. Now you go own this. Now, neither the Christian to this. If not, they say when we do our own, we put something from there. Our own are beats, very expensive. That's why you should have a man dress finish today. You won't go reach here. You come wear in hand bango. We get our own bango now beat to the year. Of course, if you wear that today, you'll be a primitive man. Now a local man, a local village man. Even full village food. You went in there, go to your school yesterday. Now you go this cheap school. You don't even know where they teach you for school. And most of those people they are talking, the school didn't even go through them. They come back, wear one trouser. He said, you when you get big now, you remove. To the extent, say we won't marry. If you carry your girl, say we will go marry her for tradition. Say marry, don't finish. You go say if we not go that church. In fact, a Catholic church will never even allow you. Catholic church will go and recognize your home before they will ever wed you for church. Because Catholic church understands the importance of your culture. Marriage is between two families, undertaken by the spouse. Where church forget power. When I come follow you, both style when don't get regard for family, when we go court. Because now they carry from Nigeria. Or you go. Now they did they write, the two of them will go there, go right and for court. Say we say we'll be this, we'll be that. Now oath. That's not what marriage is. Marriage is a contract between two families, undertaken by the spouse. Marriage is not a contract between two people. It's the two families because a family took their time to bring up a child, and the other one did. So when they agree that they should get married, the two families will come together, and that's why it becomes, people talk of marital cousins, marital brother. You relate with that family because you are married. That family become one because there's a bond. I know many of you have marital uncles. How can it be between two people if we have that kind of extension? If that language exists in English? It's the African culture that bring it up more than them. But our own is primitive today. Maybe you tell your babe, say you won't go marry her, say na African traditional way, but tell you, say whether you decrease. Of Lord, like I said here yesterday, everybody want to kill me. Everything about Africa and barbaric. You see, the West, America, Britain, then they go Saudi Arabia. They don't say it's their culture, Islamic culture, to marry 4 wives. They don't frown at them when they go there. They said yes, it's in the Quran for them to marry more than 1 wife. And it's acceptable. But when you come to Africa and you marry more than 1 wife, you are primitive already. Who did this to us? I don't say the women are the best. At the top, think outside the box. Don't be emotional about this. The Muslim man is free to marry more than 1 wife. Because their culture is solid. You bound to respect it. But try it for Nigeria or your African man. You are a caste in society. Illiteracy. We need to change, man. I'm not going to do much today. I'm going to try. Thank God maybe it's not here, so I can have the opportunity to close the show when I can. And I want to say this. I want to have one minute with this guy. Because some of the things, this guy don't start again. I not gonna end the show without talking about him. Let's talk about some of the trending news. This guy, Reno, I don't know, you're a very intelligent man. Sometimes I'm confused though, whether all you do is only for political reasons. You know, there are things you do I like, but the last one you made about Peter Obi, I don't know about what you wrote here. You say a man who doesn't care about his wife, who sleep with his wife, cannot be responsible. You know they sleep with your wife. You know, Peter always said that if a married wife, you know, they live and lie. It's not an attempt to be care. It's a thing people should even learn. That marriage is for better, for worse. Anything happen, you keep her. Even, you know, in those days, Mr. Omokri, Reno, I want to teach you something. In our African traditional religion, where I come from, even if a woman commits adultery, we have a way of cleaning her up. She will go and bring goats. The family will pray for her. They will used to go to appeal to God, so nothing will happen to her and the husband and the children. And she's not thrown away, she's taken back into the home. It's not today adultery has been happening. And we didn't know that our way of doing this is to keep people. Like women now, if your husband just cheat on you, you say make he die. Even men, though, not the women with the talk of now. The man must die for cheating. You must pack your pants back and go. Go where? Are you sincere with yourself? With all the beautiful women in the world, your husband is bound to see something outside. If you do, I must not be told they can worry you. My guy, ignore. Warn him, give him trouble. Do not leave the home where you're going. With your children, this is your home. And it's the same thing we say to Gemma. Peter is saying that. If this woman make mistake, or I can't do something wrong, sir. Now see my wife. Now she go to face the embarrassment. Because now I go face my family. Now I go do this one. Now she go deal with them. Now family go. In fact, some people they go dance with the woman around the community. Next time that is it, go keep her from one place. That is a way to deal with it. Must you separate with her? Where you sending her to with your children? Is that how your father did and you stayed with your mom? Do you know how many things our parents did? Maybe you should go and look at the culture of the black man. Guy, I used to respect you. Be careful. Because if I say your mouth today, you talk too fast these days. You are more intelligent than this. I won't stick with your own. Look at end with this guy. I started with you and end with you. Bye. My question to Suleiman, when I ask you, culturally, were you speaking from God or you were speaking in tongues? I know you are speaking in tongues because somebody like this is prophesying. And a prophecy is somebody that speaks in tongues. He doesn't know what he's saying. It's something enter you, you begin to talk. If God comes to you, you begin to talk, his prophecy. Because a prophet never say he's speaking for himself, it's what God revealed to him. But there are many ways to speak in tongues, my people. I can tell you this, and I never understand that. Maybe let me say this. Men who can speak in tongues. If a human being speak in tongues in two ways. Either you hear from God, when you go to, if I pray sometimes, I go out and I speak in tongues. I'm not really good at it, but forget it. That the priest don't know how to speak. But there's another place where I speak in tongues. When I go there on top better day, I speak in a language that I don't even understand. You never speak in tongues? Guy, you speak in tongues this night, I mean. Babe, you speak in tongues this night? That question I asked, not a shame. Did you speak in tongues tonight? The question I'm asking this guy, was he speaking in tongues when he got this prophecy? And on which one? Is it from God or from a babe? Maybe Suleiman there on top of what kind of nine the thing just to come out. Yes, the next person that's going to rule America is a woman. You know, there's something can come out. Oh, no, I'm not saying a Jew. That's a man speaking in tongues. Have you spoken in tongues before like that? But when I had me ask her, any language when I get, when I had to ask this man whether he was speaking in tongues in his language or nah, for bed. You know, trust me, so the man not be bad thing. Not be bad thing to speak in tongues because of a woman. Every man for the Bible speak in tongues for a woman. Every man for the Bible, when David see Uriah's wife, he begin to speak in tongues. And I not speaking in tongue, many man go do certain things. What are you talking? When Solomon see the beautiful woman from Ethiopia, he speak in tongues. When a man see a beautiful woman, he begins to speak in tongues. It's not a thing to be ashamed of. Now God, now so now waiting Adam tell God, not be my fault. Now that woman when you give me that cause this one. God created women beautiful, and a natural man will speak in tongues when he see a beautiful woman. Maybe Suleiman was speaking in tongues when he was prophesying that the person he see ruling America is a woman. That's why I end the show. My name is Daddy Chris. In my place, there's a language we use. They say, "Metala for Kyukure." You know what that means? I know many of you don't agree with our tradition, but I feel sorry for those of you. That's what I've been talking about today, bastardizing the African culture. When we do certain things in my place, we do it right because there's something we call the Kure. Kure is our ancestors. We pray to the ancestors to God. That's the culture we saw. And through them, justice was reigning in the land. In my grandfather's house where I grew up, if you thief money, that ancestors will owe you until you confess. If woman sleep for man with outside, now that ancestor will catch her. That's why we talk through because of you. So when I talk here, I always say, metal for people, those people that understand will know what I assess. Now, the thing I don't understand is, are you saying that thing that was doing justice in the house, you do bad? I never hear say we could keep person when he do good thing. I never hear am for Roboland. Our ancestors never keep person when they do good thing once. Now those people when they do evil for the house, now they go. So that ancestors now from the devil. Cultural illiteracy. I end my case there. My name is Daddy Chris, and this is Wake Up Nigeria. We come to the end of this week successfully. Thank God for getting us here. I started this show with a prayer, and I'll end with a prayer. Because what I saw yesterday is an opportunity to be humble. In a twinkle of an eye, this life could be taken away from me. Now I've come to know that I'm here to do my own part. And I am doing it. My guy, are you doing your own part? It's a simple question, don't be quarrel. If you're not doing your own part, it's not today. Do your own part. Because one day, what they said about that man will happen to us. We're all going to go. Anything you believe from the bottom of your heart, do it. But listen to yourself more. But there are two things that talk to you. If you don't see marrying two wives as a sin, my guy, do it. If one wife gives you more peace, don't marry two, do it. If you believe that the African traditional religion gives you peace, do it. If Christianity gives you peace, practice it. If Islam gives you peace, practice it. If Hindu gives you peace, most of you have not even read the Hindu book. The Hindu guitar. I was trying to take a look at it online. Because I have to go through the Quran. I read the life of Prophet Muhammad online. That's how I got familiar with Islam. Most of you have not even watched the documentary. It's free on your YouTube. That YouTube where they look women every day. Sometimes, educate yourself. So you can make some informed decision for your life. And at least be able to guide your children. Because that's how my father guided us. My name is Daddy Chris. Until I see you tomorrow. Stay out of trouble and God bless you. Bye.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience.
SRTV. Innovative content.